If you're struggling with low views and engagement lately on TikTok, give me a few minutes. Let me break down what's really going on with the algorithm shift and why your content that was performing even just a month ago may be getting buried. So stick with me till the end, especially if you feel like you've been doing all the right things, everything was working, and then it stopped overnight. This is gonna save you a lot of time, a lot of frustration, and most importantly, even a lot of money. So I really want to preface this before we dive in too deep that we all know that followers do not equal sales, okay? Views do not equal sales. Conversions equal sales. But I do understand as a marketer the frustration of not getting visibility on your content. We want to make sure that our content is getting out there in order for us to attract our ideal client. So there is some frustration around it in this space. Typically, I see creators during this time do one of three things. So the first thing I see people do, and I'm gonna caution you not to do this, is they just go hit the promote button. And they're like, I'm just gonna pay TikTok $5 to get it out there. And their views start coming in, they start climbing, and they're like, all right, I'm doing great. No, you're not. Because 9 times out of 10, that's gonna bring people in that aren't your ideal client. And it doesn't matter if you have viral videos if it's not the right people. The second thing I see people do is they just start posting more and more and more and more, and it's not quality. It's just for them at that point trying to get the volume out there. And while I think that creating more content does make you better at creating content, just putting stuff out there on the platform that might not be relevant to your ideal client or just because it's trending could end up hurting you in the long run. Because once the views start coming back after all the holiday ads are over, now you have an audience of people that don't give a crap about what you're posting. And so you're going to end up putting yourself into this frustration again. And the third thing I see people do, and again, I'm gonna caution you not to do this, is they just stop posting at all. They're like, I'm just gonna let the holiday die down, I'm gonna let the holiday ads, I'll come back to TikTok in January. And what's going to happen is your competitors are going to be pushing and basically taking your audience from you. Because right now, during this time of the year, people are buying, people's wallets are open, no matter what area you're in, no matter what you sell. And so when you stop posting, people forget about you and they're gone. And then your competitors swoop in and take them from you. And then a month from now, you're gonna see them posting, selling, or, bought what you serve, and you're gonna be angry that you stopped. So this is a struggle time for creators. They get frustrated with it, and I'm gonna challenge you to stay consistent. Not only consistent in your posting schedule, but consistent in who you are, what you offer, and who you're speaking to. So let's talk about a few of the algorithm changes that we have noticed. You need to be aware of these so that you're planning with them, not planning against them. So first and foremost, you've probably noticed that TikTok now has a lot of the features you would use CapCut for. And there's a reason for that. They want content created in the app. If they did not, they would not continue to be updating and adding things that we already have from CapCut. So it is believed that TikTok has always been okay with you creating content in CapCut, but by them adding those features in the app, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. They want you to create in the app. Number 2, I've read a lot lately about them updating their security features and trying to eliminate as many bots as possible. So watch when you're commenting that you're not commenting too fast, that you're not just throwing random emojis and stuff out there. I saw another creator talking about this and I was like, that's a very valid point, because they are updating their security features. You can constantly be looking at that online, you can Google it, but when you're just emoji, or you're copying, pasting the same content, the same comment, just like they do, so-and-so helped me save this money, so-and-so is the best crypto, so-and-so got me 1,000 views. You see what they comment, and if your comments are replicating that by you copying and pasting the same comment on all of your comment replies or other creators, then you're going to start being cautioned as a bot, and they're going to, shadow ban your account. I hate even using that word, but they do have like a probation you can get in. Which leads me to number 3, community guidelines are even tighter. So you need to be researching the community guidelines, especially if you're in the creator program. They're getting tighter and tighter about words you say, what type of content you create, if it's original, if it's not. So continue to stay up to date on community guidelines, because if your videos, if you have too many community guideline strikes, you're out. Your account will just be shut down, and you may wake up, and I have had this happen to me, and lose 10,000 followers in your audience and a whole account overnight with no warning. And number 3, as always, When you are trying to troubleshoot what's not working in your content, your metrics are your gold mine. So personally, my engagement has been down, my visibility has gone down. I've seen this trend with the holidays, just like everyone else, but you need to be checking your metrics to stay on top of what your audience wants. Your watch time is key. It will tell you if your hooks are catchy enough, if you are encouraging people to watch, if there's transformation. Your call to actions will tell you if you're actually giving one that people care about, that people want to opt into. And just know that right now, TikTok is pushing holiday ads like never before. It has basically become a mall for TikTok Shop and big brand companies that want to run ads here. So you are going to have that challenge. You are going to be competing with that, but stay consistent because again, showing up during this time, you could reach a whole new audience if your competitors are getting off the platform and taking holiday break. But you also will be able to refine your content and get better at your content as you move into 2025. All of this content could be repurposed. So for the rest of 2024, your goal on this platform should be to build community and connection. If you're tired of spinning your wheels on this platform, you're really trying to figure out what type of content will reach the right audience for you. I have several resources that will help you. If you click my Stand store under Faith Tools and Resources, I have my TikTok growth guide. I also have my TikTok Tactics Challenge, which is 50% off right now. It gives you 3 weeks done for you content prompts and hooks that are proven, they're transformational, and you can also get a half off content audit where I can look at your content and tell you exactly what you need to fix in order to start driving results for your business.